Welcome back. This is the third video in our ancestral healing deep dive series. So far, we have explored how karma lives in your body and how to map your family patterns. Today, we are talking about something really important, the mother wound and how it affects your sense of worth and belonging. The mother wound is not just about personal relationship with your mom. It is about the experiences of all women in your mother's line. This lineage carries patterns related to nourishing, emotional expression, self-worth, and right to exist fully in the world. Throughout history, women faces specific type of silencing and limitation. Each generation of mother had to figure out how to prepare their daughter for a world that might not welcome them. These create patterns that affect how you value yourself and your needs today. While each family is unique, certain mother wounds patterns show up across many cultures. The worthiness wound, the deep feeling that you have to earn love through that what you do, what you achieve, how you look, rather than being worthy of love just by existing. The second, the visibility wound, the fear of being fully seen, often showing up as making yourself small or dimming your light so you don't threaten others. Third, the emotional caretaking patterns, taking responsibility for how others feel while disconnecting from your own emotions. Fourth, scarcity pattern, deep fear about not having enough resources, enough love, enough support, leading to overthinking, giving too much, or holding into things. Let's take a moment to think which of these patterns feels most familiar in your life. These mother wound patterns are not just family issues, they are reinforced by our culture. Have you ever noticed how ads, media, and even spiritual teaching often push these wounds deeper by prompting self-sacrifice, people-pleasing, and looking a certain way to the woman? This creates a double burden, both family and culture pattern reinforcing each other. That is why the mother wound can feel so big and hard to heal just through personal work. The mother wound touches every area of your life. In relationship, it might show up as attracting partners who don't see your worth or always putting others' needs before your own. In work, it often appears as charging too little, working too much, or struggling to receive recognition for what you contribute. And in your body, the mother wound frequency show up as immune system issues, reproductive problems, or block in your throat and heart area. And in your spiritual life, it can create a pattern of seeking approval even from spiritual sources rather than trusting your own inner wisdom. Healing the mother wound starts with compassionate awareness, seeing how this pattern have followed through generation of women in your family, including your mom. Try this simple practice next time. Place one hand on your heart and one on your lower belly, and then visualize all the women in mother's line standing behind you, stretching back through time. Now tell them, I see the challenges you faced. I honor your survival and the love you carried forward despite the limitation. I now choose to transform this pattern for all of us. This is not about blaming your mother or grandmothers. They too were shaped by these same patterns. Healing happened when you recognize this pattern with compassion while choosing a new way forward. This week, notice when mother wound patterns show up in your daily life. Just by witnessing this pattern with awareness, start the healing process. In our next video, we will explore the father wound and how it affects relationship with power, purpose, and taking action in the world. To make sure you don't miss this important next video in ancestral healing, subscribe the channel now and turn on notification. And remember, you have the power to be one who transforms this pattern for your entire family line. I will see you in next video. Namaste.